We're at MIPIM 2025 on the set of BITV, and we are joined by Mr. Hans Vrensen, who is Head of Strategy and Research Europe at AEW. Hans Vrensen, it's a pleasure to have you. Thank you for being with us on BITV. European real estate markets have gone through significant changes over the last couple of years since interest rates rose significantly. Maybe the question now is, as the European Central Bank has started to cut rate a little bit and the value have started to stabilize a little bit again, can we talk about the recovery phase for European real estate as we enter MIPIM 2025?
Yeah, I think we can talk about a recovery, and there's a recovery on a couple of different elements. First of all, the values have recovered already. Valuations are coming in better than last year. Also, we're seeing liquidity come back to the market as well. And the sentiment with investors has also improved. Various surveys are highlighting that. So investors are becoming more proactive as they've absorbed some of the losses that they might have taken over the last cycle.
Okay. I want to talk about a study that AEW published in October. The report was titled, and I quote, "Is the worst of the refinancing challenge behind us?" Obviously, I have to ask in light of geopolitical but also macroeconomic events. I want to ask you the question again. Is the worst of refinancing challenge behind us at the moment?
Yeah, I think it probably still is. There's a couple of things that have changed since we written the report in October. So the outlook for rates is perhaps not to come down as quickly as we had projected. But to be fair, interest rates and swap rates have stabilized. Margins are actually coming down a little bit, so the cost of borrowing has roughly stabilized. Since capital values are recovering, which is actually driving the refinancing problem the most, the problem is definitely behind us. We are also not seeing any NPL loan sales. We are not seeing distressed sales in the real estate market either. So we think it would be still safe to say that the worst of the refinancing is behind us.
Okay. We talk about recovery. In the current market environment, have European real estate markets recovered maybe a little bit of liquidity after we saw investment volumes at a very low volume in 2023 and 2024?
Yeah, well, so for 24 we had about a 15 to 20%, depending on whose numbers you use. Of course, the CoStar numbers are quite helpful in that. But we have seen already a recovery. It's from a very low base. But it also means that actually the bid-ask spread that had been preventing the volumes from realizing themselves, that people are now bridging that gap between the bid and the ask. And that is a really positive sign. Lenders are still not forcing sales, so I think this is also a good sign for liquidity, that the numbers that we are currently seeing are very likely to go further up as far as liquidity recovery is concerned.
Hans Vrensen, thank you very much for taking the time to see us on the set of BITV. Thank you for this valuable insight. And thank you all also for being with us. We'll see you soon on BITV at MIPIM 2025.
Thanks very much.